morning, we are from section 39. My name is Petchchuay, Petchchuay.
My name is Chatsuriyapong.
My name is Chuaisrang.
And today we are talking about information technology. Information technology. This presentation prepared to refer about place in Maefahluang University or in the topic 5 favorite places in MFU for talking about some information and conclude about summary of surveys responses and results of graph or diagram from previous works since module 1 to 4 that were collected by us. The last one, we hopefully that this presentation will be useful for educate in this subject. The first place is library. The library is a place to study outside the classroom of all students who want to learn by themselves. There are many books to choose from. The computer for study. There is also a movie room for relaxation. The result from survey, the conclusion is D1 library equal 1 per 41. Total equal 42 responses. The average is 21. Activity in the library is relax, do homework, read books, and watch a movie. The percent of activity is 19% of relax, and 28.6% is doing homework. 42.9% is reading a books, and 9.5% is watching a movie. The average is 10.5.
The next is D1 cafeteria. This cafeteria has many beverage, foods, and snacks that so delicious. The result from survey, the conclusion is the total is 42 response. The average is 42. The activities are study, meeting, eating, and all above. The percent of activities is 0% of study, 0.8% for meeting, 18.2% for eating, and 15.7% for all above. The average is 14. The next place is Landau. This is a remembering place for Maefahluang students and for another too. There is a beautiful nature and view such as decorating trees, flowers, fortune circle, and Somdet Phra Sri Nakharintra statue. The result from survey, the conclusion is a total 42 response. The average is 42. Interesting, yes, no, and maybe. Percent of interesting, 85.4% for yes, 2.4% for no, and 12.2% for maybe. The average is 13.67. Next, Nernarok. This place is so famous to mention to since before we come to study in this university about the chance and trying it for walk or run. Result from survey, the conclusion is total 31 response. The average is 31. Interesting, yes, no, and maybe. Percent of interesting, 79.3% for yes, 46.3% for no, and 24.4% for maybe. The average is 13.67.
For the last place, Sirinthorn Chinese language and culture. That is so beautiful and makes us feel like we are living in China. And this place, that's the one place that's important for learning Chinese culture in Maefahluang University. The result from survey, the conclusion is total 42 responses. The average is 42. Interesting, yes, no, and maybe. Percent of interesting are 81% for yes, 2.4% for no, 16.7% for maybe, and the average is 14. The conclusion of this knowledge is the knowledge that we have learned from Google Forum, Google Sheet, Google Document, and lots of items in all our chapters. We have learned how to edit a word online and can improve our skill on computer program. Especially, we have learned and experienced how to work with other people as well.
And now is the last part of the presentation. We have to say thank you for your kind attention and thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.